Yo, what is happening, you greasy grimstar? Today I'm bringing you the latest and greatest in Regi technology, and that is the addition of PokeStop. And when we add the PokeStop to the deck, we do change up a couple things. I'm gonna go over the key cards. So if you guys know me, I hate playing bosses orders with PokeStop because PokeStop looks at the top 3 cards of your deck, or discards the top 3 cards of your deck, and you get all the item cards. Bosses orders is not an item card. So I like playing catchers with my PokeStop decks. We got 3 of those in here. Yes, I know it's cringe, but we had to find room for some other stuff, so I wasn't able to quite fit 4 yet. I definitely want to get a 4th Pokecatcher in this list, though. The other really cool card that combos with PokeStop, besides the Pokemon Catcher, of course, we have Trekking Shoes, but we also have these Welcoming Lanterns. Put a single strike supporter from your discard pile into your hand, and we do play 2 Bruno, 2 single strike supporter in the Bruno. So when we're using PokeStop and we've already played Bruno, or we've already milled Bruno, once we find our way into the Welcoming Lantern, we can get Welcoming Lantern off PokeStop, or if we just naturally draw into it, that's fine, and then use it to recover Bruno from the discard pile and have access to a draw supporter for the turn through PokeStop potentially. And that's really the only really cool combo that we have with PokeStop. And besides that, it is basically just any old Regi deck, except it does go a little bit faster with the 4 Trekking Shoes, the PokeStops. It does turn it up quite a bit. And of course, we can pull off some really big combos turn 1, turn 2 with the Pokemon Catcher as well. Research into gust up any Pokemon we want for a turn is so powerful. And yeah, the deck just kind of goes ham. Anyways, let's go and let's get into a game. I can show you guys how it runs and stuff like that. Let's get into it. All right, here we go. We did win the coin flip, so we will be going first. Looking for that turn 2 attack. Most of the time with the Lecky, to be honest, I feel like it's when we attack, is what we attack with on turn 2. But to be honest, whatever we get is what we get. We did open the Drago, and opening Drago is pretty good. I didn't pay attention to my opponent's mulligan there. I probably should have, but we'll figure out what they're playing shortly, because we get to use maybe that Dragon's Horde on the first turn. Our opening hand is kind of clogged, so I don't know how much hoarding we're going to be doing on this first turn. But we'll see what the Trekking Shoes in the top deck give us, and of course we do have that Aurora energy to put down as well. But yeah, I'll definitely open up the Regi Drago, because you never know when you're going to be able to do some hoarding. But it looks like we might have to give up a Ordinary Rod off the rip here, or on our second turn, I guess. And not too much info on what our opponent's playing. All right, Trekking Shoes first. Yeah, I think I will draw it. And then, oh, you know what they're probably playing? It's probably... Well, I definitely want to bench these. It's probably Dialga. So we want to get aggressive here for sure. I'm looking for some boss hits. I'm going to go ahead and throw down the Aurora on the active. I'll get rid of this Ordinary Rod, it's not that big of a deal. Air Balloon to the active. We spelt, and going to draw with the Dragon's Horde here. Nice draws. Steel goes down. They could Marnie us, so I'm going to get rid of this as well. We're missing a Rock and a Gigas. Gonna go with the... Actually, I'm going to go with the Rock first. Rock has lesser tree cost. And is a little bit easier to attack with. Gigas, kind of, like, awkward to attack with or something. So if they, like, boss that up on the first turn, like, cross-switchered it or something, it could get stuck pretty easily. Yeah, definitely Dialga here. There's the Metal Energy Search. Yeah, definitely Dialga. I can't think of another deck that would actually be here. They do play Rowlet, but there goes the Rowlet. Rowlet bites the dust on this one. We'll see what else they've got going on this first turn. Hopefully, I mean, they could, like, turn 1 Brave Blade, but I don't think it's probably something they're going to look to do. It's not really that big of a advantage to, like, turn 1 Brave Blade my Regi Drago, so they probably won't turn 1 Brave Blade my Regi Drago. We're probably going to try and attack turn 1 with Regieleki, or turn 2 here with Regieleki. It will probably be our... It might actually just be our only good option as well. Definitely going to look for, like, some kind of catcher on whatever Dialga they go to look to set up. That is what we want to be really aggressive about, trying to get a 2-hit KO on with the Choice Belt. Should be able to pretty easily set up a 2-hit KO on it. We can't actually 1-hit KO anything in their deck besides, like, the small stuff like the Mew and the Greninja. And we actually try and set up Terra Spark Snipes on bench Mews, because if we can get off 2 Terra Sparks on bench Mews, we will actually KO them. So we're gonna try and get that. Yeah, there's the Dialga. Gonna look for a catcher on it. If we don't get the catcher on it, not that big of a deal, but just what we're gonna be looking for on this next turn. Yeah, they already put 2 energy on it, so it definitely wants to be our focus here when we get into this turn. I'm actually gonna start with the Dragon's Horde, because who knows if we'll be able to use it after we use the research. Trekking Shoes. Not really. We got a lot of other Pokestops in the deck, and another research not great. We don't want to be, like, that aggressive with our... Ooh, I thought we whiffed the Gigas. Okay, we got the Gigas. Good. I thought we whiffed there. Throw down Gigas. If I remember correctly, we didn't prize anything. So I'm going to go ahead and attach this here so that we can pivot out of the Regidrago continuously in the future. And we are going to attack with... maybe I did want to attack with... Well, no, we have another Lucky in hand, so I kind of do want to attack with Lucky here. I was thinking maybe I did want to attack with something else, but I think we do want to attack with Lucky here because we do have another Lucky in hand. So once we get this, once this Lucky gets KO'd, we're going to want to attack with another Lucky. Another thing actually we have to worry about that I didn't really think about until right now is we are going to have to worry about the Averys that our opponent potentially plays. A lot of Dialga decks do play Avery. Here comes an Ultra Ball, which I would assume is going to be for a Crobat. Yeah, there's a Crobat. So Avery is that. Well, they play the Rowlet though, so they actually probably don't play Avery. They could still play some Avery, but they definitely play Birdkeeper, I guess. Yeah, they definitely play Birdkeeper. They definitely have Birdkeeper, so that might be something to worry about. Might not be something to worry about. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, they're the Birdkeepers, so I don't think we're gonna have to worry about Avery. Usually when they play the Birdkeepers, they don't play the Averys. We could see how it goes though. We'll see how it goes. Metal Blast coming in, but like I said, we don't really have a way to one-hit KO Dialga V-Stars. We're gonna be 2-hit KOing this. We got 240 HP. We'll probably just go in with another Lucky, set up the Crobat with some damage, although we can already 1-hit KO that with the Regirock. Hit the Mew again. Hit the Greninja. Yeah, they don't have like they're not having like a ridiculously good start. So I think as long as we keep pace, this should be a pretty easy dub from here. What our top deck is. Nothing great. I'm gonna go with the Trick and Choose. Go ahead and say no. There's a Regirock. Lucky down. Could attack with the Rock here. We do have a backup Rock. I'm kind of feeling that as the play. Although I do want to... like, being aggressive with the Lucky doesn't seem super important. I think I am going to be aggressive with the Rock here. We do have a backup Rock in hand. And if they boss around the Regirock, we can just attack with it again. And we don't actually even need to use Gigas. So we'll go with the Giga Impact. Ooh, maybe I actually should have attacked with Regice, actually. I should have attacked with Regice here, actually. I wish I could take this Rock play back. Yeah, we should have attacked with Regice, because we could have gotten Regice into Regirock. Now, we would have to find it in the Regice on the next turn, which could be a little bit annoying, but I definitely... Well, they had the Birdkeeper anyways. Let's just pretend I knew they had the Birdkeeper. Let's go with that. Let's pretend I knew they had the Birdkeeper and would have been able to get out of that situation. That seems like a good read on my part, actually. Knowing I would better to attack with the Regirock because I knew they had the Birdkeeper in the hand ready to go. But yeah, we're setting up really cleanly here. So we just need to knock this thing out, and I'll probably knock it out with... I might go with a Lucky next turn. I might go with the Lucky, and then we can Rod and double Lucky on the following turn. We'll probably also use the Lantern this turn. Recover the Bruno. Use a Bruno. Definitely want to see some more cards. We have the back-to-back rocks here, but past that, I am going to want to see some more stuff. They could pull off the loop this turn, but it seems pretty weak to want to go in with the Star Chronos on a already damaged Dialga, but they are setting up for it. Oh, wait, they're going for it. Okay. We're getting looped. I think. Maybe not. They are an energy. Yeah, we're getting looped. Okay, we're getting Star Chronos. We'll see what they pick as their follow-up target. I'm going to send up the Registeel as the Regi I'm going to give them. But yeah, Star Chronos, the Regirock. I mean, they don't need a ton of energy on a Dialga, so they should be able to set up their next Dialga to attack with no problem. Okay, goodbye, Regirock. That's fine. All right, so we're going to go up with the Registeel as the kind of sacrifice here. And there's the next Dialga we're going to have to deal with. I've got to get through this Dialga first, though. And we'll see what they kind of choose. They could definitely like go after like a Pokemon here. Kind of target it. We'll see what they go with. What are they going to use as their target of choice? We'll see. They can definitely go after. And it would suck if they went after my Regidrago, to be honest. I like my Regidrago a lot. I'm a big fan of my Regidrago, so I don't want them to go after that. You don't want them to go after that. What's the most damage I can actually hit this thing for? Gotta remember about Regice. Blizzard Bind's really good. This thing does 150, so I can do 180 with Gigas. It's not that much. They're actually running away. I don't know if this is gonna be to... They maybe just want to see more cards? I'd imagine... Well, this thing actually doesn't KO my Registeel anymore, so I don't know what they're running away to. Maybe they're just chilling? Maybe they think it's a big mistake that I use the Registeel and they're going to leave it in the active here. This seems like a massive mistake for my opponent. You losing all of that energy instead of just attacking again this turn. But they're digging deep for something. I have no clue what it is, but I think this one's going to put them... They're just not going to have enough energy to have too much of a follow-up past this Dialga. They're out of scoop-up nets. I don't even know if they can move this Mew this turn. They do have the escape rope. Okay. We'll go ahead and give them the Gigas. Then, I mean, to be honest, in this situation, it doesn't really matter what I give them too much, I feel like. They have to attach again. I did get the Metal Saucer, so they could set up this next Dialga. But I don't think they're going to be able to set up the Zacian. So if we attack, knock out this, and then go 2-hit KO this Dialga, I think we will be able to win this one pretty cleanly. I'm going to go ahead and send up the Drago. We do have a lot to set up here. Top deck research is pretty good, though. I do have the Welcoming Lantern to go ahead and get... I kind of want to use this Ultra Ball, though, to get Gigas. So I could go... Okay, here's what we're going to do. What am I going to do? Okay, I'm going to go Ultra Ball. Get rid of these two. Get the Gigas. I'm actually use my Scoop Up Net here. Throw the Gigas down. Throw down the Regirock. Use Gigas. I'm going to put this, and this on the Drago. So now I can like retreat it freely for a couple turns. Net reset the Gigas. And I'm not going to use the Dragon Sword. I am going to use the Research, though. Get aggressive. We didn't get any. I'm going to go PokeStop first. An Ultra Ball. We need we need Ordinary Rods, actually. And I do kind of want to play the Aurora Energy, but I don't really have anything any way to get any. I don't want to discard any of this. That's what I'm trying to say. So we should go ahead and attack with, I think, the Regice. Yeah, I think we should attack with the Regice here, because I have 2 of the Regice left. I have 2 Regice left, so, or 1 Regice left. I have 2 Regice total. So we'll be able to attack back-to-back turns with the Regice. Now we could try and win with catchers as well. I could try and win it 2 turns. Guaranteed, like Boss KO Crobat, Boss KO one of these One Prizers. The One Prizers are stuck. Okay, hold up. So the One Prizers are stuck because they're out of Scoop Up Nets. I'm out of my Choice Belt, so I can't like 2-hit this Mew with Lecky and KO the active. I'd be like a little bit of damage short. I could have gone, if I had the Choice Belt though, I could have gone Catcher up the Crobat with, that would have been cool. I could have gone Catcher up Crobat with the Choice Belt, hit the Crobat for 150, 40 to the Mew, and then go 40 to the Crobat, 40 to the Mew for my last 3. But I think if I just 2-hit KO this Dialga, I should win the game. So I think that's just going to be the plan, 2-hit KO the Dialga, and then go from there. And then what do we have as good attacking options? The Drago might be my best option right here, but I want to keep around the draw power in case they Roxy enemy. So I want to attack with something that if they reset it, I would be able to win next turn anyways. Gigas hits the hardest. If they do have a big charm, they'd have 310 HP. If they do have a big charm, that would actually be pretty annoying, which they might play. So if they have a big charm, I do need a Regice as well here. Okay, so if they have a big charm, I would need to attack back-to-back turns with Regidrago. But Regidrago is also the weakest attacker in my current setup here. So I could go for back-to-back catchers instead. Okay. Is there any other way to 2-hit KO this more cleanly? This would be 30 damage short into a big charm. This would be 10 damage short into a big charm, which would be scary. The Terra Spark doesn't work as well. So it'd have to be back-to-back Regidrago hits or back-to-back catcher heads. There's a catcher tails. I don't really want to go the catcher route anymore. So I think I am going to attack with Drago here, which feels weird. But I think it is my best route to victory. So let's go ahead and let's thin out the deck a little bit here. I'm going to go ahead and actually Ultra Ball away these 2. Yeah, I'm going to be pretty aggressive about thinning out the deck here now. Get the Regice. Aurora here. Oh, no, I actually needed that Drago still. Okay, that was a mistake. I need the Drago still. I'm going to say no on the catcher. Draw some cards here. Okay, Ordinary Rod. Let's put the Drago back in the deck. Just the Drago, though. I just knew I was going to get it. That's why I played it this way. Okay, Quick Ball away. Aurora Energy. Grab nothing. Throw down the Regice. Welcoming Lantern. And grab the Bruno. play the Bruno. See if we can draw into any more cards that we could like kind of thin out of the deck at this point. We did get a PokeStop. I'm going to use the PokeStop because that will like theoretically, I mean, we'll thin out some more stuff. What did we get? Escape Rope, and we lost. Not the Drago. That was like the important card that we could have lost. So we load it up and swing. I don't like that. Seems fine. We could also attack with Gigas to close this out as well, but we would need to draw into the Drago as well. I could burn the Scoop Up Net here. Oh, maybe I should burn the Scoop Up Net here, actually. Scoop Up Net, reset the Gigas, throw the Gigas down, and now Ancient Wisdom. Put this all on the Gigas. So we're 1 energy short now from being able to close out this game. So we're really close. Now it makes me almost want to like play some more cards. Like, go ahead and Quick Ball away. The Quick Ball is no good. I don't want to draw into that. I don't really want to draw into an Ordinary Rod, but the Ordinary Rod could be good. Don't really want to draw into Escape Rope either. So let's get rid of the Escape Rope. We still have that left. And we'll Giant Fangs here for the hit. And, I guess I don't have any energy left in the deck. I thought I had a Scoop Up Net left, but I did just burn it there. Okay, so I think actually my opponent could boss up my Regirock and trap it in the active now. So a little bit of a mistake there for me, I think. They did attach the Zacian. They are down 4 Metal Saucer and the Raihan. Oh, wait, this could actually get closer than I think. I thought I had 2 prize cards left, so if I KO'd this, I would just win. That is not the case in this situation. There's an Avery. Okay. So I got to get rid of some Regis here. Let's get rid of a Steel and a Rock, or a Steel and a Rock. Yeah, Steel and a Rock. My opponent has 2 cards left in deck. I'm about to have 1 card left in deck. This is about to get weird. I wish I had kept my Escape Rope, to be honest. I think the Escape Rope could have been important here. So we're going to draw for turn. We're not going to take the card. This might come down to just like a catcher flip, to be honest. Yeah, I think I like overextended a little bit here. Go ahead and attach this. Fail. Leave that in the deck. And then Gigaton break. So yeah, my opponent, they've used 4 Saucer. They've used their Raihan, so I'm not scared. I should have kept the Escape Rope, though. If I kept the Escape Rope, I think I guaranteed won this, because they're going to send up Zacian here, and then I could Escape Rope any of these up to the active, and I can KO any of them with, like, Ordinary Rod. Like, I can Ordinary it all back in and then research it into whatever I want. But now, I need to get Catcher Heads to win. Or actually, you know what I could do? I could attack with Regice. There's a boss. All right, this is weird. All right, so we drew the Drago. So if I attack this with Regice, okay. This is so weird. They might not be able to move the Zacian. So let's start with the catcher. It's a tails. Okay. So what we have to do is to play the Ordinary Rod. Choose 2 Pokemon, and I'm gonna get. We need a Steel and a Rock. This is such a bizarre game. Bench the Drago, attach, get the Steel. I guess if they also have a Marnie here, I lose to Marnie. Oh, I think if I just saved the Escape Rope, we would have been fine. But then I went ahead and overextended. I don't think it really matters what I grab here, to be honest. So if they have a Marnie here, I also deck out to a Marnie. So if my opponent has a Marnie here, I also lose to Marnie. Just want 2 here. I have the option, the other 3 energy, to move around any of my Regis in any way I'd want. All right, Blizzard Bind, they can't attack, but yeah, I overextended a little bit last turn. For some reason, I just like thought I had 2 prize cards left. They do deck out, but if they Marnie me, I deck out. What a weird game. And they could have a switch card. They have to get to the bench and back to the active, though. So we need 2 switch cards and an energy, or a Marnie. Marnie, they don't deck out. I draw my deck. I deck out. But if their only out to victory was attach attack, we're good. Roxanne. No, that is also just enough. I draw the last 2 cards in my deck. I need 1 more card in my deck. Oh, all right. Super close game. Should have kept the Escape Rope. For some reason, I just thought I only had 2 prize cards left. But that was an intense one up against the Dialga. Barely edged out there in the end with the Roxanne play from my opponent. That was a fun one, though. That's going to do it for this game with the Turbo Regis. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a like. Enjoy the content, be sure to subscribe. And I'll catch y'all in the next one.